Aries, welcome to the first half of June reading. Not really date or time specifics, just easier to find on the channel that way, but we are in the energy of that full moon lunar eclipse, so in Sagittarius, so that is a sister sign, brother sign to you, and will obviously impact the reading. It's been showing up in all the others too. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider joining us here. Click subscribe. And for those who are returning, Aries, I appreciate you very much. I hope you know that. It is a very dreary day here on the west coast of Florida, where tropical storm Cristobal's first bands of rain and storms are coming through. So I am sure you will warm me up and light me up. Okay. I'm pulling two cards from Wisdom of the Oracle. This is a general reading for Sun and Rising Aries. It may not resonate with everybody because it's general for the collective, but if it doesn't, what you can do is you can check out the video that aligns with your rising sign if you happen to be here as the Aries Sun, or reverse it, or you can watch the reading that aligns with the rising or sun of your divine counterpart. Be a cross watcher. I do it every day. Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle here. I'm pulling one card for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. And just so you know, feel free to flip the energies around as I go through this. I'll be pulling for what I feel is the masculine energy. This side is the feminine energy. That is not gender-based, but you can feel free if you say the whole reading was spot on, but she had everything reversed. That's okay. Just flip it. Masculine gets card 44, sacred number. We don't reduce it. It's a master number, the thinker. Very cool energy, the thinker. We are in a 4-year, so that feels powerful. Oh my gosh, and feminine gets card 33, another master number. We do not reduce. Wow, that's a little aligned. Chaos and conflict. Yikes. Okay, so because these are pretty powerful numerologically, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a sneak preview into what they are about. For relationships, I don't have it all committed to memory. So the thinker card here for the masculine, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire, right? So not just passion, Aries. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there's enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Wow. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. Wow. Okay, so masculine, here's what I see here. Weighing the pros and cons. That feels very Two of Pentacles, right here in real time. There's not enough common ground. Yeah, think about that. Don't force it to work. No, not indulging in fantasy. That's Seven of Cups energy there, right? It's a fantasy. So very interesting. And now we've got the feminine energy coming through as chaos and conflict in relationship. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. My daughter is an Aries. I am feeling my ex-husband, her father is an Aries. I am feeling this one very personally right now. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. That's very Taurian energy in that Hierophant. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. This feels very Aries to me. I don't know. I don't want to call it this early in the game, but I'm feeling it over here. Anyway. I get to say, and you get to correct me and say, no, it was reversed. It's okay. It's okay. I'm now going to pull just for you, Aries, a card from Whispers of Love. It's a gentle, soft energy. The oracle here is positive, and I just want to kick off the month that way for everybody. Let's see what's coming through for Aries. Oof, this is good. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Look at that. That is a gorgeous card. Very much the cosmos here in the forefront. Be in the present and dream of the future. The pyramids are there. I mean, yeah. Be in the present. I am using this gorgeous Light Seers Tarot, but it's a huge deck and I have teeny tiny hands, so I have to separate it to get a good shuffle. I'm sure you don't mind. Aries, for those of you who are new and haven't already heard me make this offer, there is a link in the description box about a couple sentences down that will take you to the Priestess Lounge. That is a private Facebook group. We are up to about 570 members, close to that, and it is smaller. We talk about, it is a group focused on positivity. It's not a tarot group, but it's a group where we explore walking the path. Okay, it's called the Priestess Lounge. We're there to just mix and mingle and share our experiences. I invite you to join us there. It's a really nice group of people. I do come in and do live readings now and then, but that's not the focus of it. But you are more than welcome to join us there. And if you click the link in the description box, see, it's a big deck. It's hard for me to wrangle all at once. If you click the box, link in the box, and then there's one question, you have to check a box. You don't even have to type words. Just check the box to gain access. Okay. There's one question about where you are on your twin flame journey. Okay. Thanks for indulging me. Wow. Okay. Oh. Masculine shows up in the energy of the Magician. The Magician having all the tools that they need to manifest what they desire. Feminine shows up in the energy of the Four of Swords, very much cocooning right now. It is a card of healing, but it's also one of reflection, I feel. Especially in the energy of the full moon and a lunar eclipse happening at the same time here. There's a release and a reevaluation, reassessing, realigning. So that feels interesting to me. That Magician card is Virgo and Gemini, astrologically associated with Virgo and Gemini. Wow, a card came out in reverse. That, I do not read reversal, so it got somehow twisted around. That makes it very powerful. Oof. So going forward, feminine, I'm just going to say, there you are, Empress energy showing up as the Empress, as the Divine Feminine. Present experience, Queen of Cups, very connected to your higher self, very intuitive energy in that Queen of Cups, emotionally available, compassionate, giving and caring, but very, like, I feel that this Queen of Cups is the sister to the High Priestess. They have similar qualities. But then we also have in the past Ace of Swords. This came out in my morning meditation for Aries, by the way. It was the leading card. I do a 3-card spread for every sign. The day that I read, I pull a kicker card or like an underlying energy card. The underlying energy card was the Ace of Swords, and here it is. For the masculine, wow. Eight of Pentacles in the past, focused, and possibly working toward a creative solution on some level. What comes in reverse is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, highest vibration of the Knight of Swords is taking action with, with regard to your ideals, your truth, honesty, integrity, character. It's a fast-moving energy. It's a card of victory. In reverse, it's not so victorious. It gets out over its skis. Like, how it's like you didn't read the audience. Read your audience. Know who you're dealing with. So I do feel on some level, this masculine showing up in the energy of the Magician is trying to regroup, trying to, what do you call it? Course correct, because they got out over their skis. Something isn't as honorable, or maybe they didn't have the clarity they needed. Going forward, though, we've got the King of Wands. Standing in your power, knowing what you want, seeing, I see it, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. That's the mantra. Leo energy there. Wow. So let me go ahead and do some clarification for you guys. This is interesting. I love this deck, by the way. It's beautiful. It is a little different than some of the traditional interpretations of tarot. That's okay. So I like to go with it because you guys are trailblazers. So, Magician. Masculine showing up in the energy of Magician. By the way, this Thinker card feels more, card 44, feels more Hermit, just so you know. Queen of Cups, manifesting the Queen of Cups. And there is the feminine in the energy of the Queen of Cups. So I've got you all covered here. I'm speaking to the right group. And there's the King of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, Aries. Whoo! Even though that King of Wands is more associated with Leo, it doesn't matter. It's a fire sign. It's a king of the fire. It is right here. There is an Aries masculine energy here and a watery feminine energy. Doesn't have to be those signs, but I feel that it's representative of a connection between a Queen of Cups and a King of Wands. High vibration love meets fierce passion. Crystal clear in terms of what you want. Whoo! That is what this masculine is manifesting. Eight of Pentacles in the past. Focused attention, working toward a creative solution. Choosing the path. And here we've got, standing up for what you believe you need here. This Seven of Wands can be resistance, but it can also be defensiveness. It could be like it's pushback. It's like, wait a minute. Here's what I know to be true for me, and here's what I want. It's passionate. It feels a little aggressive, though, I'm going to say. One more card on that. Yeah, here's why. Ace of Wands. So, the masculine, if you're here as the masculine, you'll probably figure this out, but there's an energy of focusing very intently on what you're trying to like what you want. Remember the mantra. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. It's got a possessive energy about it. So I feel like this masculine in the past was trying to come up with a creative solution to how to get this Queen of Cups. Okay? Really looking at the paths before them. I got a couple different ways I can go out this. It's Wands, Two of Wands. I'm looking at the paths before me. I got to make a call here. What is going to bring this Queen of Swords to me? Well, I got to stand up for myself. I got to stand my ground. I got to push away anybody else that may be in the way or any other potential. I mean, look at all the fire here. Any other potential interference, anyone who would block this from manifesting, because I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. It is divinely guided, inspired passion here. That's what's going on. Pretty powerful. Yeah. But now we're at the Knight of Swords in reverse. And that one got reversed somehow, so it's important. And there's the four. There's the Four Swords. Okay. So I feel that the experience right now with this Knight of Swords in reversed is I do feel that in all, look at all the passion here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Wands cards, right? Just clarifying this. Very passionate, very self-assured, confident, focused, and unyielding. And guess what happened? Got out over their skis. So I'm feeling as if there was not a victory here. I'm feeling as if this masculine is feeling some pushback, some resistance, something isn't going according to plan. They do want to move to calmer waters, but healing is required. Moving to calmer waters, healing, clarity of the mind. The 6 and the 4 of Swords are two very much, they are about our thought processes. They are about how we see things and our communication, but it's all calm and peaceful, very zen. It's almost as if whatever happened, this masculine is now pulling back on the reins of that horse, the Knight of Swords, pulling back and allowing for some tranquility to come in, some reflection to come in, some reassessment. Yeah, here's why. Under the deck, for those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's the unconscious energy for this person I'm reading for. It's something bubbling up under the surface, not in their conscious awareness, but it's driving their behavior. Devil showed up in the morning reading as well. It feels almost like this masculine energy is feeling a pull. Almost can't resist. Can't resist the temptation. It doesn't feel toxic to me right now. It just feels extremely karmic in nature, as if it is an impulse control issue. Because I see a masculine who's trying to course correct and pull back and calm the situation and do some review and analysis. But what's driving that is something underneath that they almost can't help themselves. The lure is so strong. The pull, their desire to manifest this Queen of Cups is so strong that they're literally course correcting in real time. King of Wands, here we go. In the future, getting back in the game. Yeah. Here's what popped out. 6 of Pentacles. Coming from a more gracious place, coming from a more charitable energy, coming from an energy of balance, fairness, equal give and take. I'm being reminded recently that this card is also a card of social justice. It's a big theme around the globe right now, especially here in the States. So I almost feel as if this masculine is yielding a bit to something more harmonious and just in the connection. To gracious energy. Yeah. Wow, that feels so good to me, Aries. This is the Judgment card. It's Scorpio energy, but what it is it's answering the call of a higher connection. It is it's union for people that are coming together for the first time. I don't think that's the case here. It's reunion for those who've been in separation. It's forgiveness. It's second chances. So I feel this is a masculine who's making a concerted effort in the future here. Still knows what they want. Still sees it. They want it. They claim it. It's theirs. But they've got a real eye toward fairness and balance and equal give and take. And they're seeking a second chance. They're seeking that reunion, reconciliation, whatever that means. Yeah, that's what they're manifesting. Wow. Magician comes back. Woohoo. Roger Wilco that. Oh my gosh, this reading already. Okay. The storm is quieted. I feel better now. Four of Swords for this feminine, definitely in healing energy. Reassessing for themselves. Realigning. Yep. Sure. Healing after a broken heart. Could be third-party energy. I say that because I do see that devil energy, which sometimes is about the third party. There's heart heaviness here. Feminine's been through it in this connection. Showing up, healing that wound. Ten of Pentacles, a lot riding on this healing energy. They want the Ten of Pentacles. They want happily ever after in terms of abundance and groundedness and life partnership. This is a lot of abundance. It is, when I say abundance, like the Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. The Ten of Pentacles is what we all work toward. That's the happily ever after on an emotional level. This is like we got it all right here in this incarnation in real time. So I feel like the feminine is healing with an eye toward what this duo is potentially capable of building together. That tells me they haven't let go of it. They're healing, but they haven't let go of it. You're exactly right. What's the motivation? King of Pentacles. They see this masculine as a potential life partner. This King of Pentacles is a masculine, a male archetype of life partner. The Queen of Pentacles, the female archetype of life partner. It's not gender-based, but I'm feeling that because I'm reading this so clearly, that this feminine is contemplating that this masculine could be the life partner of their dreams, but they have this healing energy around a wound. That's how they're showing up right now. Past, Ace of Swords. Super crystal clear clarity. Don't know if you saw this gorgeous card. It's beautiful. That to me, the Ace of Swords is always like a divine gift of insight, wisdom, knowledge. It can be an aha moment for many of us, where somehow by some measure of divine guidance, we receive the message, we receive the clarity. Wow. Ace of Swords and the Sun. Some inspiration, divine guidance came in with regard to clarity about the happiness in this connection, lovers. But this Lovers card is a card of choice, my friends. That Sun is Leo, the Lovers is Gemini energy, but this is a matter of choosing one's happiness. And I feel like the feminine got that aha moment in the past. It's right here, right now. It's about my happiness. What am I going to choose? Let me just shift this a bit because I can already feel that I'm going to run out of room. Present experience of this connection is as the Queen of Cups, high vibration love. It's an unconditional love. It feels fairly similar to the Empress, but also to the High Priestess. It's like a blend of the two. Emotionally available, accessible, comforting, compassionate. Very intuitive, very connected to their higher self, this Queen of Cups. Justice card. Balance and fairness. We see here going forward for the masculine in the energy of the King of Wands is that Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles feels associated with the Justice card because the Six of Pentacles is about fairness and balance, and the justice that can be found in the Six of Pentacles is in the reciprocity. It's not just about things being equal, it's about things being equitable. That's what that social justice reference was for me earlier. And now I see this feminine. There was the, right, the weighing the options earlier. Feminine's got it all up in the air. They're seeking fairness and balance here. It could also, for some of you, involve a legal situation. The Justice card can be a card of divorce, let's say, in a formalized sense, or a formalized separation process, something that ushers in a sense of balance. I know that I'm kind of skirting it here because the messages are not clear at the moment. Justice is Libra. Here's Temperance underneath. So underneath this, feminine is motivated not just by patience, but more by transmutation. How can we transmute these energies? I feel that they're coming from high vibration love, but they haven't received it in return. That's why justice shows up. And I kind of feel like this feminine is hopping back and forth, juggling, trying to think quick on their feet, balancing, juggling their priorities here and now, but also trying to sort out how to make this real, how to make it work. And sometimes you know what that's like. We juggle, and we try to keep everything in the air while we're sorting things out, while we're waiting to see if things are going to be more fair and balanced. So I do feel that Temperance energy is what is motivating. It's the motivation for the behavior of the, I got it all in the air. I'm not ready to decide. I'm not ready to take a step yet. I'm sorting it out. Empress going forward. Ooh, Empress, hello. Meet the King of Wands. There's the High Priestess. See, I got it right. All the women here. The fiercest femmes in the deck. In terms of their intuitive strengths and their compassion, their unconditional love. Empress and High Priestess. So I get the impression that going forward, this feminine, while maintaining unconditional love for this masculine, may not share those feelings. The High Priestess also represents hidden feelings. Energy is Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. It's about emotions. and relies on their intuition to take in all the signs, the clues, the things that most of us look right past in our daily lives, really taking all that in and using it as data points as they seek to make some kind of a formalized decision here on how to proceed. Underneath, endings and new beginnings, right? Waiting for that intuitive hit. Do I need to exit this connection totally? Or will there be a new beginning for us here? All in divine time. This feminine knows on some level that fate is at the wheel. Destiny is at the wheel. If it's meant to be, it will be. That's come up in another reading this week, so I can't remember which one it is offhand. But there was an if it's a meant to be situation, so that might be important for some of you. It's in the title, FYI. But I do feel like this, feminine is very clear about what they need, and yet has maintained unconditional love here, unconditional love here. The High Priestess isn't really about unconditional love, but kind of hides their feelings, which are unconditional love, and is waiting to see how things unfold, using their intuition to connect to all the messages, signs, and synchronicities coming in. This is a very powerful feminine, by the way. Let me tell you who came to play. I already said Virgo and Gemini in the Magician. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have the Devil energy is Capricorn, King of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag. Judgment is Scorpio. Magician reappears. That's Virgo and Gemini. We have up here King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lovers is Gemini. The Sun is Leo. We have Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Justice is Libra. Temperance is Sagittarius. Empress is Libra and Taurus. As above, so below. High Priestess is Pisces. The World, Aquarius and Capricorn. That's the as above, so below card for real. And the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy ruled by Jupiter. We are now in the full moon in Sagittarian energy, and it was a partial lunar eclipse. We're shifting into the north node, south node axis of Sagittarius and Gemini. So that's important energy. Remember I said it would show up? There it is. All right, my beautiful Aries friends, if this is your storyline, there is a link in the extended, link below to the extended. What I'm going to do next is I'm pulling from the same deck, and I'm going to pull the two of you together. 3-card reading for the two of you together with clarifications. I'm also going to see what is this masculine not saying to the feminine, but that the feminine might need to know. It's an energetic message. Same thing in reverse. What is this feminine not saying to the masculine, but trying to communicate energetically? I will pull a card for you, Aries, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. That often comes through as just clarification or some advice. Sometimes it's a warning. And then we'll look at what you can expect going forward and in what time frame. Although, note to self, I did already pull this this Wheel of Fortune, which leads me to believe that it's already in motion. Whew! Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm sending you love and holding you in the energy of good health, safety, and protection. Always be careful out there. I love you, Aries. Bye-bye.